Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk about Midnight Suns. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to 2K Games for providing review code for this. That's really awesome. Like I said in the last review, I'm a small channel. They didn't really have to do this, but this is awesome. I do thank them for this opportunity. So let's get into this, man. I've been playing Midnight Suns now for a little bit over an hour. I've captured all my footage. Now the community asked, they wanted me to see this. They wanted to see this and stuff. So I put in for review code because I personally wasn't sure if this was going to be something that I was going to be able to get into or if it was something that I was going to like. But man, after playing this for about an hour, I have been. Yeah, see, so I got an hour and 11 minutes of footage on here. So let's go ahead and move in here a little bit. This game, there is going to be a little bit of spoilers in this video, obviously, because I'm going to be jumping around through my footage so far that I've recorded. But okay, this game here, like basically, it's like it is a turn-based game. But it's different. It doesn't feel like your normal like Final Fantasy or it doesn't feel like your normal Final Fantasy or anything like that. Is what you'll get like these little cards that will let me see if I can go back to it, like some fight. So you see this card right here? You'll have like this card that will that you can pick to do an attack, and at the beginning of every battle, so it's a card-based game, obviously. So at the beginning of every battle or every encounter, there'll be like 3 or 4 cards or 5 cards, and then you'll pick through those as you're going through like the turn-based battle or whatever, and that will determine, you know, like the attacks or the other special things that you have. And if you get to a point where it's like, man, I don't know if I want to use one of those, you can like reshuffle or like trade in a card or something, redraw a card. This is just, I'm trying to like tell you like my impressions, or like tell you how I am perceiving this game. And for the most part, like that's freaking pretty cool the way it's working out so far. Now, I was a little bit I was a little bit skeptical at first. I mean, we could talk about like the visuals. I mean, like obviously the visuals are not like super high quality like your typical AAA game. As you can see, I mean, it kind of looks, but this looks incredible. I'm playing on my OLED. I'm playing on my 4K. It looks incredible. Like for the most part, like I started appreciating the visuals like pretty quickly and kind of understanding what's going on. But as you can see, I've got Captain Marvel, I've got, you know, Doctor Strange and Tony Stark in this battle right now. But then if you fast forward a little bit, I think it's right about right here. We'll have Blade. Okay, so let's talk about this right here, the character selection, because you get to create your own character in this game. Like here, this is me like creating, you know, this dude first. This is my character creator. I to make a short story, I mean, like you get all of these choices right here, but I chose this here is my. Let me see if I can go. See, I mean, there's Blade and all these other people. Like some of them, I don't know who they are. This one's a witch, apparently. I'm not really that big on the whole Marvel thing. I'm more of a DC guy, to be completely honest with you. So a lot of these characters I don't really know. I never really followed Marvel too much, especially like the X-Men, stuff like that. I mean, I know Spider-Man, Captain America, Blade. You know, some of the other guys that are in here, like Doctor Strange, and you know anybody from the Marvel thing right now. So this is my character right here. He's an ancient hunter or whatever, and that's Blade. Obviously, Blade's pretty cool. He's got some really cool moves and stuff. Really got me through some hard times. But as you can see, like my character, like he looks pretty cool for the most part. I love the fact that I could create my own character. But I wanted to show you something right here. Now you also get to walk around in third person while you're here at the estate. You can go around, you can kind of explore this. It's not too super big or anything like that, but it is pretty cool that it gives you the freedom to also be able to walk around and interact with this kind of stuff. But all of the battles so far have been like, oh, you'll go through a cutscene and you'll get to the point, and then you'll engage in the battle. But there's like some really cool stuff that you can do here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fast forward here just a little bit. That's an X-Men. Don't really know who she is, but let's see if I can go back just a little bit to when this thing started. I think it's back just a little bit more after this loading screen right here. So we get here. I'm gonna let this kind of play out a little bit. This is when you first. I'll just let this play out as we're talking, and let it go through as I'm kind of explaining this. Man, I'm pretty freaking hyped about this game, to be completely honest with you. I honestly, like I said, I didn't know what this was gonna be. I didn't know if this was gonna be a game that I was going to be able to get into, but I'm into it. I'm into it. Like the story, the story content that's like going through the game right now, and like the way the story unfolds, the way new characters are introduced, the way the characters are, this is cool. This is really cool. So we're apparently this dude right here, my character is the hunter. His mother is Lilith, and she is like the person that we're like going against or something. And she's like I don't know, really creepy looking. I mean, she looks actually pretty cool. And like Hydra are like doing her bidding and stuff. It gets to the point like where the story, it just the way this thing comes together, and the way that you can interact with the characters back at the base, the way that you the way that you do things, the way the combat kind of plays out in here. So here we go. Here's my 6 cards. Now I'll go and I'll find one and I'll hit them. You can use stuff in the environment like the stack of newspapers or the little thing that he's standing right next to him. I probably could have just ran that right into him like really quick and not have to waste that, because like right here, you see how I could go over there and pick that up, but there's nobody in. They have to be in that ring or whatever. This is freaking cool. Like, it's kind of tactical. It's not super hard. Like, it's not super hard. It's been like pretty good. For the most part, it's been like really fun actually. But if we fast forward just a little bit, I want to show you this. Like, I'm fighting Venom. Like, this is like the first boss fight of this game. Like, here's Venom. And then he's going to like come at me and stuff. Like, this was freaking cool, man. The way that they just got like, it's like the whole Marvel universe, you know, you meet like when you'll start meeting these characters and stuff, and like I'm fighting Venom and I'm like, whoa, man, this looks incredible. Like, this game so far has like, whoa, man, this is like really jumping out at me, because this is one that I personally was super on the fence about picking this up, and I was sitting here, you know, on the PC, you know, after I refunded, you know, Callisto Protocol, and I was like, maybe I should just get Midnight Suns. The people are asking about it, but I'd like, you know what, man, I'm gonna put in for review code. If I get review code, then I'll definitely cover it. And the thing is like, I was thinking that I was just gonna end up making like a short video and then being like, nah, but I'm gonna live stream this. I'm gonna live stream this here in a little while. And let you really see what's going on in this game. Let me fast forward that a little bit, because so tutorial wise, it's pretty cool. I feel like I'm kind of picking some of it up, but I feel like this is one of those games where I hope it's long enough to where I can really flesh out the systems and like really understand it and learn it. And this is exactly kind of what I was. I don't know if you call this like I don't know if this one here is called an RTS or not. I feel like it's a card-based game with RTS, and, you know, having to like figure things out and stuff. Like, I don't know exactly what genre to put this in. I don't know. Like, I'm having trouble trying to figure that out. But I'm telling you, man, this is cool. This is cool. Like, so far, it's had a really nice flow to it. It's had like the character development, the character building, like the visuals, the set pieces and stuff have been pretty cool. It does kind of look a little bit like off or whatever, not what we expect, you know, like coming from something like Callisto Protocol or something like that. It's definitely more of a it definitely has a more of a generic look in a lot of places, but then it also has like this the way that, I mean, like obviously the characters kind of look a little bit, you know, not generic, but you know, they're not like super high freaking quality character models that we're used to. And I think that's okay for this game. I kind of feel like that's okay. It looks incredible on my 4K screen. It's 4K. They say that there's ray tracing in this game. I don't know exactly what ray tracing is in there because I'm trying to find like some ray trace reflections, but I think it might just be like shadow ray tracing or maybe global illumination. But it does look and feel fun to play this game. Like it works. It just it comes together so nicely. I was like, wow, I'm kind of blown away. Like I'm literally freaking shocked at how much I'm enjoying playing this game. Like the systems aren't bugging me. It's split up enough to where I can run around in third person and like explore stuff. There's plenty of lore and stuff to read and stuff like that. And so I just feel like this game has some really solid depth to it that is going to like really, it's going to be really fleshed out. Like I'm excited to see where it goes, and I'm excited to keep playing this game. Like, this is freaking cool, man. I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying it and covering it sooner, to be completely honest with you. I'm not that big of a Marvel fan, so it's like, but like, this is cool. This is almost like the Avengers. This is almost like Avengers level cool. Like, to be completely honest with you, that's kind of what it's feeling like. The story is like this big, giant, overarching story that's like bringing in all these characters from the Marvel universe, and it's good. It feels good. The voice acting is pretty decent. Like I said, the way they bring in characters and the story kind of just starts to unfold. I'm liking it. Like, I'm hooked. I'm into it. I want to see what the next part of the story is. And that's good because I think that for me, honestly, playing the game, the story started propelling me forward even more and even more. Because at first I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I don't know if I'm going to like when I started seeing the card, and I was going through like the first introductory thing, you know, with Tony Stark and Doctor Strange. I was like, ooh boy, I don't know if I'm gonna really like this. But then like more story started to unfold, and more characters were introduced, and like the tutorial was kind of like taking over and kind of pushing me through. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. That's why I stopped about an hour into it. I just like, yeah, I want to start talking about this. I want to get a video out pretty quickly because I want people to kind of know and understand what this experience is. So I'm going to start live streaming it here in a little while tonight, possibly. And then we'll go from there. Like, if you got any questions or anything like that, then be sure to drop in and check that out. But I'm going to go ahead and get this video out. It's already 13 minutes. I'm going to get this video out so you can watch it, and then I will start live streaming here. It's 6 o'clock right now, probably around 7-ish, and we'll stream it for like another hour or two. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. And thank you for watching.